Okay, this is Paw Pal, and my name is Evan. I did the data for this presentation.
I'm Alex. I did the prototypes.
I'm Rashid, and I did all the resources.
So what is the problem we're trying to solve and why? The problem is homeowners having the persistent issues of dogs using bathrooms outside the house, disrupting the cleanliness of the living environment, causing inconvenience and sanitary concerns for the pet owner. This is a very common problem, and it affects day-to-day life. And then from this graph of 31 people, you can see that 28 out of 31 has had a problem with their pet. And some of the solutions that are most common is training pads, doggy bows, letting them out before they leave the house, and then kennels. Those are good solutions to a certain extent, but have like a major flaw in them. For training pads and doggy bows, they don't end up using it most of the time, and then letting them out before they leave the house. If you're gone for long enough, they'll still end up using the bathroom outside the house. And then for kennel, they'll have to like hold in what they need to let out, which causes like health concerns. And then our solution is a dog door that helps work on a schedule for the dog in order to build a routine to go outside and use the bathroom.
So this is a prototype of what our door is going to look like. This is the actual piece that will fit into the door. So we're going to have the speaker for a beeping noise, so it'll put your dog on a routine. So then when they hear that noise, they know it's time to go outside. We're going to have an on-off switch, so that you can manually do it. You can also do it through the app. And then we're going to have an add time button. So for the routine, you can add time to that. And then this white piece right here is going to be extending. So you'll have your sliding door in your house, and then that piece can just fit into your door so that it's universal. And then we also have this black square right here, which is the sensor and camera. So you can see it from your phone. And then this is what the app would kind of look like. So you have a door where it shows, or a screen where it shows it's locked or unlocked. You can create new schedules, turn the ringer on or off, set what days and what time. And then we thought maybe an activity thing too. You have the collar that you can optionally purchase. It'll show when they're outside or inside staying, an estimated time of how much activity they've got. And then, so the app was a really big part, so we made a prototype for that. Security camera, we also made sure to include, and the timer based. 28 people said they would buy it, only 2 said they wouldn't. And then a lot of people said $200 to $300 is what they would pay. Right now, the ones that are out there are around 400. So we tried to keep it 350 to 275 for our 2 models.
So the value of the solution that it gives the customer is that it gives convenience about letting the dog out where you're home or not, and then it also builds a schedule within the dog. And then it's safer than most dog doors because this one has an app that has a camera in it, and the camera is within a sensor. And then from this graph of 31 people, the 3 takeaways they found after showing the solution and things that they like is they can go to the house for longer. They can check to see what's going to be alerted on through the camera, and then the timer also helps the dog build an outside schedule. And then this is from our customer data logs. The first one right here is from Ethan. The 2 solutions that he's tried before, which hasn't worked, is training pads and then letting them out from the house. 2, which end up the dog still using the bathroom outside the house. And then after showing him our solution, the 2 things that he likes, which was convenient to him, is the app and the timer part of it. And the second one right here is direct echo. So he's tried continuously letting his dog out and then using bells. Both still hasn't worked, even though he's tried for months. And then the 3 things that he liked about the app, or liked about our solution, was the app, timer, and then the ringing sound to the dog.
And then what makes us different from already existing products? Our product, which has a timer, we looked through all of the products with the doggy door, and none of them have that. Camera and the sensor. Most of the other dog doors have sensors, but ours has a camera inside of it. So it's essentially think of a Ring camera, and you get a notification every time the sensor reads, and then you can open the camera as well. So it's kind of a two-in-one. And then we have a useful app, which most of the other dog doors do not have, and they're way more expensive. We have a ringing sound. Some other pet doors do have that, but they don't have all the other features. And then the one we found was the high-tech Pets dog door, which was $550, no camera, and only installable in a wall, and a basic app. So ours is installable in a sliding door, and way below this budget range. Key resources. So we needed to get software engineers and Chinese manufacturers. We needed the software engineers to manufacture the product to see if, kind of test like prototypes and see what our final product will look like and what it'll actually be. And then our Chinese manufacturers most likely will produce the product. They'll be doing it for a cheap budget, so we can, that's the way we're gonna be able to sell this product for cheaper than other dog foods. Mechanical engineers, they'll be able to set up our website, our app, and make sure those mechanical parts running just how we want them to. The financial advisor, just to make sure that our product is obviously making product or profit, and so that we don't go under. Marketing team, we need teams to get out our ads and make sure our website is obviously not flooded with ads, and make sure everybody's understanding about our dog door. And then our revenue streams, we have advertising we'll be doing through Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram to make obviously revenue from that. And then a website, our company ads just pop up on the side of the screen. Those will give us a revenue as well. Product sale, we have $275 for a basic door and $350 for a premium door. These two options basically add different features, and it just depends whether it's worth it or not. The warranties also, we have $40 for 1 year, and then it gets cheaper by $10 after each year that you add, just to make it fair. And then an optional sensor collar, which the dog can wear, and it's app controlled, so when they walk near the door, it gives you notification, and then you can open it. Cost structure, so we have our fixed structures, and that would be payroll, paying each of our workers, and then rent for the warehouse. That would be storing our product wherever we need it to. We'll probably have a lot of it because this is a big product. It's pretty large. And then our shipping cost as well. As well, it's a big product, so it's probably not going to be on the cheap end of shipping. And then our variable, we have marketing cost. It's going to be getting our product out there. And then transportation will be probably from warehouse to the shipping and then so on. Raw material is just going to be buying the product to make the final product. And then our SEO cost. And then what are our next steps? We'll be partnering with companies to actually make the product just so we can have it and understand that there's a demand for it. We also need to find funding or investors to help us get started with this product. On the more expensive end, and it'll be harder to get started. And then we also need companies willing to help us get the product to market. Any questions?